Welcome back, everyone. This is Zade. Welcome to episode 22, I think, of the TooCrafty Amplified SMP server. We are currently standing in the middle of my arena, but we are actually not going to be working on this again today. I'll get to why in just a second, but I wanted to show you what I have done. I've been really busy actually, so I didn't get as much done on this as I would have liked to, but I've been working on the seating. I've got enough to kind of show you what's going on. You can see it's filled in all the way from there to about right there. I've got the slab portion put in all the way around, but it's a little hard to tell what's going on that. But you can see what's going on with the dark oak wood, which I need to farm a lot more of. The guess that I took of how much dark oak this would take, I was not even close. I've already farmed a little bit more than I thought I would use, or about, well, this is about what I thought I would use. And as you can see, I'm a third of the way done, maybe. Yeah, probably about a third of the way done. So not even close. A lot more wood to farm, a lot of stands to complete. Once I have this filled in all the way, we'll take a look at it and we'll see if I need to add one or two more layers or if this is tall enough, but it's got enough. Hopefully you guys can give me your opinions. From the center, I'm almost worried that may be a little bit short, but let me know what you guys think. How many more layers should I add? Is it good? Too soon to tell? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the look so far. And yes. So why are we not working on the arena today? There are two reasons. One, I don't have the wood, I guess, is another reason, but I'm a little unsure of exactly how to do the next step. I'm still debating that. And I was actually on the server the other day, and I was talking to Stud Muffin Sam, and he informed me that he had an extra Silk Touch pick, which he would be willing to sell for some emeralds. And knowing that I have a lot of emeralds, he asked if I would like to buy it for some emeralds because I was swimming in emeralds, that I bathe in emeralds every day, I think is what he actually told me. Which may or may not be true. I will not confirm nor deny that, but it gave me an idea. I did buy the Silk Touch pick, by the way. I have a Silk Touch pick already, but I only have one, so I wanted a backup. But the thought of bathing in emeralds gave me an idea. I actually have quite a few emerald blocks. I showed them, I think it was 2 episodes ago. I don't, maybe it was last episode. And so I've got plenty to build with. And I also may end up ripping the emerald blocks out of this tunnel or changing it or something. I kind of like the tunnel still, but I'm just kind of bored of it. It's really simple, and I have to go back and forth to get to spawn all the time, and I'm kind of bored, and I've been thinking about changing that up. I may do that on cameras. A lot of the ideas I have unfortunately involve blocks that come out in 1.8, so that may not be anytime soon, but that would be even more emerald blocks. I, of course, am always farming sugarcane for even more emerald blocks, and as you can see here, I have almost 5 stacks of emerald blocks right now. So as I mentioned, Sam said that I bathe in emeralds all the time, that I was just swimming in them, and I said, that is a good idea. And so today what we are actually going to do is we're going to build a pool, a swimming pool. We need a pool around here somewhere. I have picked out the potential spot, and I'm going to grab a few materials and get up there, and we are going to build a swimming pool out of emeralds. Alright, I decided just to grab a few things. I'm going to do this a little different today. This is where we're eventually going to build that little village. I've just been farming some dark oak trees here for now. And we are going to build the pool just kind of right here. And the thing that I'm going to do a little different today is I usually at least have like a color scheme or a shape or something ready, but today all I know is it's going to involve a lot of emerald blocks. So we're going to build as we go and see how this turns out, see what we can come up with. I'm not sure. Let's see. I do want it to be close to that, but I don't want it to overhang it all. So let's maybe come. Oh, do we want to come over here? I'm gonna get into this area later. The villager stuff's right here. Yeah, we'll probably make a staircase going up to where the village is gonna be and come down from there. I think is gonna be the best bet. Maybe I guess there's over here too. Nah, we'll build it over here. And while I build this, we are also going to talk about that super secret project I've mentioned in the last few episodes. Okay, if you'll remember, well, thought I was going to fall off a cliff there. This is probably too low. You'll remember in the last episode at the end, I did say that it was coming very, very close and that I would be able to talk about it in this episode, hopefully. And I definitely will be able to talk about that today. I guess I can just build it right here and kind of fill in the edge. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, and what it is another server, not separate from the community that I'm in. This is going to be actually a TooCrafty modded server. Let's start this here. Why not? Let's say 1, 2. Let's go 3 in and start the thing right here. Let's build this shape and then we'll go down from there. I think. How deep do I want that though? Mow some of this off. That might be too. Let's kind of have the. Let's call like this area the flat. That's why 183. What did we end up with this emerald block? As I fall down, let's get back up here. Let's see if I can get over to that block. Ready for this? Whee! Failing at parkour with Zade. Holy cow! I can't hit the. Oh, it's because. So my keyboard broke. Let me tell you a quick tangent story. My keyboard broke. Oh, I landed on it, and I had to pull out a spare keyboard. And the keyboard I had that broke it wasn't really nice, but it was nicer. And the nicer keyboards, of course, oh my goodness, allow you. Let me just figure out where this is. That's same height as this block. Okay, 181, so that's 2 lower. Maybe we'll just go up from there. So my keyboard broke. It was a kind of nice but not super nice keyboard. But those nicer keyboards allow you to push more buttons at once. And I had to pull out my spare keyboard, which is an older, cheap keyboard that I just had laying around. And unfortunately, it only allows for 2 key presses at once, excluding like control and shift and stuff. And so when I am running, if I walk forward and I like to hold down the sprint button while I run a lot of the time. But if I'm running and holding down my sprint key, which I have bound to R, so I'm holding W and R. If I hit spacebar, I don't jump. Anyway, it's annoying. But back to my previous story. Let's come over here. Oh, speaking of which, one more tangent. If you'll notice, we have a new member of the server. Hey Scar, how you doing? He is new, and there is at least one more new person coming for sure. Am I forgetting? Do we have? Is it 2 or 3 nowadays? Let me. I'm alt tabbing. I'm looking at a list. Bear with me for 1 second. Good. Yeah, there is one other new person that I have not mentioned in my video as well. So there are 2 other people that are coming eventually. They're just working some stuff out before they can start. So I won't mention their names yet, but check out Scar Vese. He's got some good videos up. As he just mentioned in chat, welcome to the real TC server. Smile, you're on YouTube. Ha! We have a modded server now, as I was starting to say. And what it is not a other pack that like someone else has created. I know there's a lot out there. This is our own modded pack. We are making a TooCrafty mod pack. I won't go into the details of every single mod in this video, but I will tell you I took the mod. I helped largely pick out the mods, is why I say I, but I did have help from others, so it's really a we. We started with the mod ore spawn. If any of you are familiar with that, let's go in one more block here. And one more block. Actually, I better see how far over this goes. And from ore spawn, we added just a few more mods. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I go right there, I won't show up. Yes, I have 7. And then I can go over. Yes. So if I use 4 that, I was gonna make a little curve right here, but I think maybe I'll do it on the other side because I'll have more room. Yeah, let's do that. So we took the mod ore spawn and we added just some small mods to make a TooCrafty mod pack. Is that the one I want to end on? And what do we have a lot of just kind of world generation changing mods, a few little fun mods, and if any of you are familiar with the mod morph, we had to include that. Hopefully it won't cause us too many issues. It's still in beta, a little laggy here and there. We didn't want to overdo it though. We do have a couple big mods. Thaumcraft, Tinker's Construct are both in there as a couple of examples. We also have things like Forge Micro Blocks and Carpenter's Blocks, which I'm really looking forward to. Those mods both sound like a lot of fun to me. I know Stud Muffin Sam is excited about those 2 mods as well, but we also have a lot of like exploration mods that add a lot of mini dungeons and things like that. The mod list itself is fairly small. We didn't want to overdo it and go all crazy like some mod packs do. We wanted people with computers that were, not as great, but not terrible, to be able to join in as well. Is this an odd number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that won't be an odd number because I would go over right there. So we want to go here. I lied. We'll fill that in. Don't worry. So yeah, we've got that series. Look for those episodes to start coming out this week. Not every member of the TooCrafty server has decided to participate. Some of them are just too busy to add another series or have other modded series and things like that. Some of them are just undecided. They'll see what they think of the mod pack and decide if they want to join in or not. So not everyone will be there. But it looks like a good chunk, almost all of them in fact, are at least going to try it out. And as far as trying it out goes, I will mention we are actually going to be making it a public mod pack. So you all will be able to play along with us, not on the same server of course, it's going to be a private whitelisted server, but if you want to play with us at home on your own, we will be releasing the mod pack to the public, so you will be able to download it and install it. We are using the Technic launcher. I know there are some people out there that aren't a fan of Technic. I'll just tell you right now, it's just so much easier to deal with public mod packs through Technic than the other people. So that is why we chose it. It will not be available for public download immediately because we want to run it just for a little bit and work out any kinks. Make sure none of the mods are causing any issues. Sometimes mods don't play together very nicely, as some of you may know, and also sometimes there are mods where to get the things the way we want them, you've got to kind of change the config file. There's certain things you may want to turn on or off, and so we are going to be messing with that. And let's see, what do we got over here? Does this come out? I want to put a curve somewhere. Oh my goodness, I ran and jumped at the same time. I need a new keyboard so bad. This drives me insane. Don't run, just jump. Okay. I can't really go over till over here. I could put a circle on the corner. Yeah. So yeah, the mod pack won't be available instantly, but it will be available hopefully in about a week or so. There's a couple little config settings we've changed already. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, but it looks like for the most part, hopefully everything is running well. There's something causing a little bit of lag that we're looking into, but mostly looking good. But that is the secret project I've been talking about. So we'll be looking for that soon. It is the TooCrafty modded server, like I mentioned. So you'll see a lot of your favorite TooCrafty players on there. And there will possibly be a few friends of ours that will be joining. There'll be at least one already. But that's enough about that. Look for that within the next few days. By the day you're seeing this, I'm actually uploading recording. Sorry, I'm recording this really late. I usually have this done a few days before I upload, and this week I've just been so busy setting up the modded server and doing some stuff around the house and stuff that this is actually Sunday night. So you guys will be watching it the morning after I record. But when you watch it, videos will start coming out as early as what will be for you tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and ongoing throughout the week. So watch for those. Those will have a list of the mods that we are using and the people who are potentially playing and all that wonderful stuff. So keep an eye out for that. As far as the busyness around the house goes, I will say I was just, I need to make sure this is an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I come right here. Whoops, not there. Ow. Odd numbers are good. They're just easier to work with. Around the house, I bought a new TV. It was very nice. It's just a 42-inch, but it's plenty big for anything I would need. Can I add a curve to any of this? Or maybe I can just go square. Maybe square will be alright. And I can just add like a hot tub on the side. Yeah, let's do that. So I got a new TV, really excited about that. Tested it out earlier today. If there's any wrestling fans out there, I know of all of one friend of mine who watches wrestling, professional wrestling, like I do. I think 3 deep should be enough. And so his girlfriend and my wife and myself and he all got together and we watched WrestleMania 30 because the WWE Network makes that so much cheaper to buy a pay-per-view. It was wonderful. And so I had to buy, of course, and my wife didn't quite understand why all this was necessary, but in addition to the TV, I had to have a nice stand and I had to get my stereo equipment all hooked up into it because we needed great surround sound. And then of course my stereo, I actually still have a stereo that I bought 14 years ago, I think. Age check there. I was 15 at the time, and it still works great. Still has great sound, but it's got the old analog sound, and the new TVs all have digital sound. So I had to buy a digital converter. And long story short, my wife thought I was crazy, but it had to be done. Guys out there, I think you'll understand. Maybe a few women, but it has to be done. You've got to have the right equipment for sure. So I was busy doing that, and then we rearranged our basement to have a nice little TV viewing area. It looks really, really cool. Very excited for that, and also more so to the point, and what I will be busy doing this week probably, is my wife has finally given me permission to convert one of the spare bedrooms in our house into an office. And so I will be, we just ripped out the carpet in there. It was pretty torn up. So we ripped that out. This week we're going to look into, we're going to put some hard floors in there. I'm going to get it converted. I'll probably tweet out some pictures this week, so watch for that. I just bought a new Minecraft poster to put on the wall in there, get it all set up. Really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to make it so I've got a nice quiet place that I can do YouTube stuff and streaming and things like that whenever I want. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. That's going to keep me busy. I've been busy with the mod pack. It's been crazy. But if there are any wrestling fans out there, don't be afraid to let me know. It's cool. I talk on Twitter with the only other person in the world besides my friend in person here that I know that watches wrestling, which is Jay Plays on the TooCrafty server. We tweet about wrestling every now and then. If you see us, yep, we're wrestling nerds, so deal with it. But if you're a wrestling fan as well, hit me up. But yeah, watched WrestleMania 30 today, and I'll just, I don't want to bore everyone who doesn't like wrestling, but I will say, wow. It was my first actual like pay-per-view viewing. I've streamed some stuff before. I'll just leave it at that. But this is my first time actually like having a pay-per-view, having friends over and watching it. It was a lot of fun. There was some shocking stuff that happened. I was stunned. But yeah, craziness. Good times were had by all. Good food was had. It was a wonderful day. So that's what I've been up to. And as soon as I'm done with this, I will be going crazy on the modded server. It is insane. If you don't know anything about ore spawn, I will just let me tell you right now. The biggest, most obvious thing it does right off the bat is add new mobs, and not just a couple. It adds a lot of new mods. Okay, and some of them are deadly. I mean, like we logged into the server. Was it last? It was yesterday. We started it up, and I am using a lot of emeralds. I think this is gonna be enough though. I have 50 more blocks downstairs if I need them. There's so many mobs. We were dying left and right. As soon as the sun went down, it was insane. It is crazy. It is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. How does that look? Yeah. Is this not the sweetest pool you've ever seen? Yeah, totally is. All right, so I'm getting a little long-winded here. I'm looking at the episode time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up with water and figure out how we're going to do just some mild decoration around the edge, and I'll be right back to finish up with you. All right, did some work. Got a couple torches down. I'm just letting the mycelium grow on the outside here. Finished grass growing around the inside, as you can see here. Here's our pool. At night, I wanted to show you too at night so you could see it's got like a nice glow going on with it. I put a couple lamps in the floor and a couple on the sides in the middle just to give it a little bit of a glow. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Going with grass around the outside. I can fill this in. That's just where I went down to. Wow, that was cute. Where I went to get underneath. I've got a little hole underneath here where I can mess with the lamps and stuff. And I added a hot tub. I decided to go with lapis. So it's got lapis around the walls, and if we jump in, you can kind of see. I have Optifine, so you can't see the lines, but around the edge here, you can kind of see this is actually blue glass on the bottom, and then underneath the blue glass is a layer of coal, and then around the corner, we have lava to keep our pool nice and warm. So we've got a little hot tub here on the corner. Always have to have a hot tub. And I think that's pretty good for that. We need to decorate up around here just a little bit. I just kind of, for now, I went with this stone brick trim and then a little bit of grass. Like I said, we'll be adding a staircase in here somewhere that'll go up to the village areas, probably where we're going with the entrance to that. Pretty sure, because I don't know where else I could connect it. So that's how that goes. Let me know what you think of our emerald pool and our lapis hot tub. Any ideas for decorating around them? Hit me up there as well. As always, if you have any comments of any kind, rude remarks, I love jokes, hit me up. Doesn't matter if it's Minecraft related, I love a good laugh no matter what. Again, as I talked about in the episode today, I'm a huge wrestling fan, so if you happen to be a professional wrestling fan, let me know in the comment section or on Twitter if you would prefer. Either one works just fine. As we talked about earlier, the modded server, again, please keep an eye out for that. I am hoping to have a little, at least kind of mini video ready for what will be the day after this video, so Tuesday, and I am thinking about trying to put it out weekly on Thursdays. So you'll have Mondays will be the regular vanilla amplified TooCrafty server, and now we will have Thursdays as what is tentatively being referred to as TooCrafty or Spawn Plus. So look for both of those. I will have an episode hopefully out tomorrow. Could be a day or two, but definitely by Thursday. And then after that, starting next week, hopefully we'll have a nice Thursday episode of that. And I think that's pretty much it for today. Again, Scarovese, Scar, I'm just gonna call him Scar, is still online doing some work. So watch for his first video from the TooCrafty server soon. And again, there's a couple other, both females, that may be joining very soon. So keep an eye out for those as well. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. This pool is so awesome. Whee! Cannonball! Have a good week. Bye.